Yo, we're back with another video. We out here at the hotel, amazing view, room service, amazing. Just enjoying our 6-year anniversary. Yes, ma'am. So this morning we was talking about, first off, this is Laugh Together, Love Together, which is a segment of our life where we share our experience of marriage.
And family.
And family. Yeah, go ahead. Elaborate about that. You know, because we got a blended family.
Yes.
And
We're
which
blended.
is absolutely where we both had kids. We came together as one big family. So talk about that. How was the experience as far as that? Like you said before in previous videos, where you were saying you didn't agree with the discipline all the time. So how was that? How was that a trial or a triumph that we had to cross over?
Well, first, I'm gonna start as far as with us having a blended family. I have 4 boys that I birthed. He has 3 boys, and together we're blended with 7 boys total. In this family, we don't do step. So I don't say that I have 4 boys and 3 stepchildren, you know, unless we're having a personal conversation and we getting down to like maybe individual birthdays or something like that. You know, I have 7 boys. And even, you know, at my job when I was working, you know, my coworkers, they were like, oh, you have 7 boys? You have 7 boys? And I'm like, yes. And they were like, wow, oh my God. You know, and then even it was a time where the younger 2, because we have 2 10-year-olds, and they came to work with me and they were like, oh my God, are you guys twins? Because one's birthday's in May, one is in June. And, you know, they were like, yeah, you know. So, you know, when it gets to that point, then, you know, that's when, you know, well, you know, this is my husband's son or whatever, but they're my kids, you know. So, and then there's no disagreement with anybody around me, because once they see that love and that understanding, then they know, oh, okay, those are her kids. Right. They understand that. So it's all about how you interpret it and you put it out to people. We don't have step. And even with the boys, you know, just, they might call him, you know, RJ. The older boys call him RJ. The younger boys call him Dad. And that's because their dads are active or is active in their lives. So, but, you know, when we're out in the street or when we're at games or something like that, and they're like, oh, you know, is that your dad? And they're like, yeah, that's my dad. Right. You know, so we don't do, you know, the whole step thing in the family. And it's all about your perspective as an adult and as parents, how your what's the word, projectory is, in the whole beginning, period. Right. You know, so if you're like, oh, that's my stepson, then that's the persona, you know, because to me saying step is like a cuss word, yeah. You know what I mean? And it's just like a secondary bad thought. Vibe, bad persona all the way across the board, you know. And it just, people, it's just like you look at you different, you're treated different, and it's like everybody get the same treatment. You get fussed at, yelled at, whatever. Don't nobody get treated any differently. Right. You do something wrong, you get knocked upside your head, whatever. So you know, that's our take on family as a whole. When it came down to discipline, of course, as a mom, we love our babies. Oh, that's my baby, you know, mama's boys. But I do, and I did understand that, you know, boys are different and they need a certain discipline and structure from a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we, as women, we are called to nurture and give the nurturing and the loving. That's why when the kids, they get a scrape or something, they ain't looking for dad. They need mom to come and rub and hug on them and give them that love and affection, and that's okay. You know, dads don't stop that because that's the mom's job. You know, but when that young man gets to, I say about 11, 12-ish, Mom, your job is done, because now he's going into manhood. And even in tribes across the globe, you know, sometimes even at age 10, they send these young boys out to hunt because they're going into manhood. So about 12 years old, it's nothing else that a female can teach a young boy as far as being a man.
Well, I agree.
I'm talking about as far as being a man.
Right, I agree. And at the same time, like, as far as the female perspective of what a man, what a female would look for in a man, that can also be taught. And like you said, we need to get back to the unity in the house. It starts in the house. Man, female, raising kids together. You gotta raise these kids together. You know what I mean? Because you need both sides from the womb. You need that male perspective. You need that female perspective. So he's balanced. So he's not always whining. Then when you get 12, he whining. Out in the streets, he's looking for a female to whine to because he's looking for that mom. You see what I'm saying?
Right, because he didn't have that male structure in the household.
Absolutely. Yeah. And like you say, as far as off the jump, if you're saying step this, step that, the kid's gonna pick up on that. If you expressing that energy, that love, or the lack of the love, the kid's gonna pick up on that. So that's what you're gonna get back, was what you give.
And then you can't try to hide it or try to fake the funk, because kids are not stupid. They can feel that.
Absolutely.
They can feel your spirit. They can feel the aurora in the room. So if you're just trying to put on because people are around or because the mom or the dad is around, you know, they're going to pick up on that naturally, and they're going to feel that. So naturally, if their mom or their dad is not around, they're not going to want to be around you, or they're going to be like, oh, I don't want to go over there, you know. So like, just be real about it. You know, if you don't want to be with nobody with kids, then don't be with nobody with kids. You know, don't just try to fake the funk because you want a relationship.
Right, so bad.
It's not going to work.
Bad.
It's going to be turmoil. And a lot of times, I think that's what happens. You know, we as women, we want something so bad that we get in these relationships, and, you know, we come across the baby mama. We don't want to deal with nobody else's kids or babies or whatever the case is. And you want to be with this guy so bad, but he has that baggage. So you accept him, but when it's time to accept that baby or accept that baggage, now it's a problem. Now that, oh, I got to get my daughter or baby coming over there. It's like, you know, so.
And on the other side too, if you got kids by another female or a man, don't be that salty person. You know what I mean? They moving on with their life, move on with your life. Respect what they got, understand what they got, let your kids still go with that person if it's safe. You know what I mean? Don't be crazy, use common sense. But as far as like being salty because they moving on, be happy with that. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand that child got somebody else that they can learn from, get love from. You know what I mean? Learn stuff that children maybe not be able to teach them.
And just being together, unity. It's so much peace when you can come together in unity, you know, like with the boys, you know, grandma, we still call her mama, we go over there, she's like,
no
hey,
issues.
son,
Right. No
you know,
issues.
we didn't have Easter dinner over there, and the dad wasn't even around, you know, we chilling, we go over there all the time, and then when we go over there, we just prepare to stay because she let us talk, you know. So, I mean, she's just a sweetheart, and I mean, because we're family.
Right.
You know, and if you can't accept that, then I don't know what to tell you. And then me and, you know, the kid's mom is just like, listen, you know, we cool, we take the pictures, we did a mom-son dance together, and, you know, some people are like, well, dang. And I'm like, what is the beef for? Like for what?
I think it's that 11 hip hop. You see what I'm saying? That the ratchet TV conditioning our brains. Like that's what culture is. All right, that might be that culture. Create your own culture. Who say that it got to be beef? Who say it got to be drama? You know what I mean? Like if we all can work together, that's more hands in the pot that can pitch in and raise this child. It take a village to raise a child, right?
And I can't stand, when we want to put bounties on our kids' head. And when I say bounties, I'm talking about, child support. And I know it's 50-50 when it comes to this and that, because a lot of people, they see the other parent move on. And I'm not talking about the parents that just don't call. It's been years. You don't know what your child likes, smell like, half the time look like, can't even remember the birthday. I ain't talking about them parents that's been MIA for years. But I'm talking about, the parents that are around trying to do things or whatever, that are or is active. And because this parent has moved on, now you feeling salty, and your feelings, females, come on, we all know how it is when we break up with somebody and that person is moving on and they doing better, or we expect them to be doing bad, or whatever the case is, or they doing twice as good than when they was with us. We know how we be in our feelings, and we go down there and we want to go file child support. Oh, let me go file child support. Oh, because he's fresh to death. So what? He's fresh to death. You know what I'm saying? But now you want to go down to child support, get an order for $200, $300, $400, $500 a month. Now you mad because child support can't collect the money. But this man is still working, living his life, and he trying to see his child and spend time and be in that child's life. But no, oh no, you can't see your son, you ain't pay your child support. So what's more important, getting money every month, or that man being active in that child's life? You see what I'm saying? That man coming to you saying, listen, what does he need? I'll go get his school clothes. I'll get him some shoes. He needs shoes. I'll get his socks. I'll get his underwears. Let me take him to the park. Let me go take him to school. Is that more important, or is getting a check every month more important?
And that's where I'm going to end right there. Because Wifey was rolling. We're going to end right there. So you're going to have to catch the next episode. We got more great content. Stay logged in.
First of all,
continue to donate.
Before you say that, because he keeps saying stay logged in, continue to donate. We need y'all to go log on to YouTube right now and go follow Love Erica Jones. Love Erica Jones. We need the subscribers, y'all. It's free to subscribe. You're not doing it anyway, but sitting down on your living room, whatever you are at work, scrolling, go subscribe. Hit that like button and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead. Like button, like button, like button.
Love Erica Jones.
Love Erica Jones.
Love _ Erica Jones. Love Erica Jones.
Laugh together. Love together. We'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.
All right.